Hey friends, welcome to my channel. Today I wanted to do a weight loss video, and I wanted to specifically do a weight loss video on how to lose weight if you gained weight during the quarantine. But before we get started, make sure that you're subscribed to my channel. I know that my last video was a complete epic fail. I tried to do an ASMR, it was a complete fail, but I am not giving up on my ASMR dreams. I've actually made a separate channel called Teo ASMR. Please make sure that you subscribe to that channel. I don't have a video of myself on there. I just did like a little compilation of my favorite ASMR artists, but I will be uploading a brand new video soon, I think tomorrow or the day after. And yeah, so make sure that you're subscribed to Teo ASMR. I will be doing all my ASMR mukbangs there, and they're not going to be like all unhealthy, don't worry. But yeah, my last ASMR video was a complete fail, and it kind of put me in such a bad mood to film videos, but I'm over it, so yeah. I feel like the sound wasn't that great, but I'm working on it. It just, editing ASMR sounds is so hard. It's a lot harder than a lot of people think, and I'm just getting started. So yeah, it will be a lot better, I promise, on my new ASMR Teo ASMR channel. Please subscribe to that. It will be the link is in the description of this video. So anyways, but subscribe to that like after you're done watching this video. So what you're here for is I wanted to talk about like losing weight after the quarantine. I mean, for some of you it's not over. For me too, it's not over. Schools are not all open, and you know, it's just not over. But I wanted to do a video on that because I'm having a hard time losing weight during the quarantine, and I wanted to talk about it, and I wanted to, you know, if anything, motivate you guys and also motivate myself to get back on track. So first things first, I think that the most important thing to do, firstly, is that a word? It is to forgive ourselves for not losing weight during the quarantine. Meaning, let me explain. So I feel like at the beginning of the quarantine, a lot of people, including myself, were like, I'm gonna get my life on track. I'm gonna have time. I'm gonna have my sleep schedule on track. I'm gonna lose weight. I'm gonna take the time to lose weight. I'm gonna meal prep. I'm gonna do everything right. I'm gonna exercise. I mean, gyms are not open, but you know, walking and doing like exercises at home and everything. And I'm gonna have this like glow up during the quarantine. And of course that wasn't the case. But I feel like a lot of people are feeling very guilty because, you know, it's been a month and a half and nothing has happened. You didn't lose weight. I didn't lose weight. We kind of have to forgive ourselves for all that time lost and not feel guilty that we didn't lose weight. And I think that, at least myself, I feel like I could have done so much more for my weight, and for some reason I didn't. For some reason it didn't work out. I barely managed to not gain too much weight, so I have to forgive myself and move on from that. Because for some reason I really was stuck on the idea that I was gonna lose like 30 pounds and I was gonna be super fit, and now I'm really disappointed with myself. But I have to move on and forgive myself and really move on from like that thought that I was gonna really glow up during the quarantine. Okay, so the second thing is something that I'm definitely going to start doing. It's, It is to write down all the unhealthy habits that you acquired during the quarantine. I think that's really important to really visualize, like, what are all the unhealthy habits that you acquired during this time spent at home, whether that is, you know, eating in between meals, whether that's waking up too late, whether that's going to sleep too late. Yeah, not too soon, too late. Whether that's eating a bunch of junk food before you go to sleep, write down all the unhealthy habits that you acquired and really like analyze everything that you've done during the quarantine. And writing it down, I feel like you visualize it a lot better, and also try to work on these things. Okay, third, I think this is a big one. Stop eating in front of the TV or in front of your computer or in front of your cell phone. Oh my goodness, that is such a big one. For me, I have stopped that, and I have replaced eating in front of like a device with drinking water from a straw. Which is weird. Like, I know it sounds so stupid, but the thing is, I'm a bariatric patient, so straws are pretty much illegal. But they're fine for me. Like, it's been a year, it's fine. I don't feel anything in my stomach, but I find it a lot more fun to drink from a straw. And if I'm like craving something, because you know when you watch a TV show and it's not like super interesting or whatever, but you still want to watch it, you're kind of bored and you want to do something, and eating is like perfect. I will replace that. I would replace that with drinking water from a straw, because I really feel like I don't miss out on the food because I'm doing something with my mouth and while I'm watching a show, and I'm also hydrating myself. So number 4 is don't forget to hydrate yourself. I know it's so stupid, but when you eat so much unhealthy food, you kind of forget water because it's kind of boring and you just want to eat like all the junk food and everything. But replace that with water. I promise you, your skin will thank you. Everything will be a lot better. Okay, my next tip, and it's something that I've done a lot during the quarantine, and it definitely has helped, it is to walk. So obviously gyms are closed, and I think that if you have the option to walk outside, obviously, you know, you have to, you know, social distance yourself if you see other people, but there's always times during the day where there's literally no one, especially, I mean, depending on where you live. But if you have the chance to take a short walk, definitely do. Okay, my second to last tip is realize that food will always be there. I think that when we try to lose weight or when we're, you know, starting a new lifestyle, we can kind of have like this FOMO of food and feeling like, oh my gosh, this cake will not always be there, I have to eat it. Okay, my last tip is to start today and not keep pushing it. I feel like during the quarantine, a lot of people, including myself, were always like, okay, next week, I'm going to start next week, or I'm going to start tomorrow, I'm going to start on Monday, I'm going to start on Sunday. And it just never happened because there was always something else, and there was always a new show you want to watch, and there's always this new food you want to eat, and you don't want to eat a little bit, you want to binge eat, and you know, you always kind of postpone it. But I definitely suggest you should definitely start today, because the thing is, like, you're always going to be able to eat whatever you want. It's just you're going to be having to eat it in moderation. So don't think like starting today you'll never be able to eat a cookie, you're never going to be able to eat a donut, you're never going to be able to eat chips. Yes, you can. You just can't eat the whole bag. You're just going to have to be careful to not eat a lot of it, but you can still have little bits and pieces. You can taste everything, but you're going to have to do it in moderation. So I feel like going into this mentality in order to lose weight is a lot more healthy, and it's a lot more, you're going to be a lot more successful at it, instead of thinking, okay, I'm going to start today, but it's over. Everything is over. I'm never going to have a piece of cake again. That's a little bit unrealistic, and you're kind of setting yourself up for failure. So, and that's why you keep pushing the date. You keep saying like next week, tomorrow. I'll start on Monday. Monday is the first day of the week. That's when all the diets start. No, like, you can start today and you can still be successful starting today. Anyways, so that is it for my video. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave it in the comments down below if you have any healthy tips on how to lose weight during the rest of the quarantine, or what have you done, you know, how has been your journey during the quarantine, and how has been your health and your diet and everything. Definitely leave it down in the comments below. I want to hear all about your stories, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Also, we're so close to 15K. Please don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to subscribe to my new ASMR channel called Teo ASMR. I don't have a video up there yet, but it will be up, and I am working on my sound to make it better. My last video was a total fail. But yeah, I mean, the sound was failed. The food was delicious, but now I'm working on just like making the sound better and trying to learn how to edit ASMR. But yeah, please subscribe. I love you, friends. I love you so much. Happy rest of the quarantine. I hope you guys are healthy and safe, and I love you so much. Bye.